Multifamily units under construction are at an all-time high since 1973. Supply is on the way. Or is it? Let's get it. Welcome to the RE Source. RE Source, Real Estate Source. If you don't know the name, now you do, 14 years later. See, this is why the drive-by media or TikTok headlines are really misleading and why we really need to dig in to understand the real story. While the headline is true, it's very misleading. True, multifamily units under construction are at an all-time high since 1973, but single-family units are actually down, as you can see here, and falling well short of demand. Household formations are on pace for 1.9 million this year, but builders are on pace to complete only 1.4 million homes, leaving a massive shortage in housing. So, are headlines misleading? Absolutely, and oftentimes the real story is the exact opposite of the original narrative. It's important that we dig in and not take the bait, but really dig in and really understand the math and the metrics. The supply issues are real, but the opposite side of that coin is that this will actually bode well for home prices. We don't believe they'll skyrocket because of this, and we don't believe that they'll drop either. Rather, a smoothing out of prices versus the wild swings that we've seen over the past 2 years. Housing and the economy are in this crazy, wild tug of war right now. Are we in a recovery or headed towards a recession? Is inflation tamed or is it burning bright? Did rates hit their ceiling or could they go higher? This is kind of our point today. Depends on what you read. Several metrics will point to a soft landing and several will point to a hard landing. I honestly don't think the markets or the economists even know anymore. Anything is possible right now, and we are feeling that in our industry today. Seems like every day you wake up, another lender throws in the towel, and if we have another quarter of pain, guys, this industry is going to look much, much different. Many people were hoping for a softer landing and lower rates to turn things around, and that just hasn't happened yet. Inflation is really the driver to all of this. The Feds and the market thought they had it under control, and recent readings last week point otherwise, signaling further, if not even more, and higher rate increases. Many expecting the next one to be 0.5 versus the originally anticipated quarter point hike. Last week's reports were not friendly to mortgage rates, and they were pushed higher as well. Now, this has many people asking, are 7% mortgage rates coming our way? Julian and the Basis Point have a really quick read on this if you'd like to dig in. Now, if you really want to nerd out, head over to zerohedge.com and you'll find a deep dive on all of this. They make a case that recession signals are growing as consumers struggle to pay bills. They're not the drive-by media, and they have tons of supporting evidence as to why they believe this, including this section simply titled Recession Coming 2023, with an interesting graph and point about the Fed stating the Federal Reserve has never entered into a rate hiking campaign with a positive outcome. Instead, every previous adventure to control economic outcomes by the Federal Reserve have resulted in a recession, a bear market, or some sort of event that required a reversal of monetary policy. Okay, guys, if this is getting too deep, let me simplify. How does the Fed fight inflation? Raising interest rates, right? Well, the goal is to slow down or cool the economy. So what happens if they do this too aggressively? Well, the economy slows down too much, and then we have what? A recession. See, we tend to overcomplicate things, but that's the long of the short of it. Well, you might be saying, damn America, would you get your shits figured out? I understand the frustration, but understand, guys, this really is a post-pandemic problem coming out of a global shutdown. We aren't the only ones faced with this, and being that we are the RE Source, everybody gets that wrong, the RE Source, the real estate source, we will give you yet another great source and graph to prove our point. Thanks to visualcapitalist.com, you can see this is truly a worldwide challenge. Poor Zimbabwe has it much worse than us at 204% inflation. Venezuela at 195%. Really cool high color graph there that puts it all into perspective. Team, I'd love to say that things will improve in Q1, but it's not shaping up that way. 2023 could be the year that separates the pretenders from the contenders. Which one are you?